Hi folks, how's it going? It's been a little while, I guess, since I posted anything, so I just thought I would, well, one, see my new outfit. Did I need this new outfit? Yeah, actually, I did. I just wanted to talk about the cost of living lately. Everybody knows it's just gone crazy. And if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that I work part-time for minimum wage here in Newfoundland. And so it gets a little difficult to make ends meet. I am privileged enough that I was able to buy a house and pay cash for it. So I do not have rent. I do not have a mortgage. But because I own a house, I have no savings left. I had to have a lot of repairs done to the house. When we moved in, there was leaky roof over the mudroom, so I had to have the roof repaired. I had to take out all the insulation and the drywall in the mudroom and have that done. I did the demolition part and put in the new insulation. But then I don't do drywall, so I had to hire somebody to do that. I had to put in insulation in the crawl space basement under my house. So with that, that cost me about $2,300 and change to have that done. But then I got a $1,500 rebate from the power company, which goes as a credit on my account. So now I don't have to pay power bills for a few months because that'll just come off, like my payment will just come off of that. So from that, I will be able to put some money aside because I have bills coming up next year. Miss Cindy Lou sitting over here underneath the blankets. Yeah, look at her hiding her nose. I keep the thermostat kind of low. It's, I don't know if you can see that, 17 degrees Celsius. I'll look up and post it up here somewhere what that is Fahrenheit. I have no idea off the top of my head. So it's a bit chilly in here. So this fuzzy Grinch costume, fuzzy onesie, is quite comfy. Anyway, so I got the rebate on my power bill. I keep my thermostats low. I have a timer on my lamp so that it only comes on like if I'm at work, it comes on at 3:45. It gets dark early here, like really stinking early. And then when I'm not home and when we go to sleep, I turn off the power bar, and that's for the Wi-Fi box. I turn that off, that power bar off. I turn off this power bar here that is for the television and the antenna. And then I also have my microwave on this power bar. I have that turned off. Anything that has a light on when it's off is still taking up power. So it's still costing money. So I turn all of those things off when they're not being used. So when I'm at work, when I'm sleeping, I don't need all of those things on just with lights on for no reason. I turn lights off when I'm not in the room using them. I have the lights turned on at the moment so that you can see me out here in my mudroom that I had fixed last December. I got this baseboard space heater. I plug it in for a couple hours a day. That's it. Oh, now it's dark. I plug it in for a couple hours a day. Just take the chill off, take the damp out of the mudroom. That's it. I have figured out so this is a all-in-one washer dryer set. There's no room in here. I could have put a stacking washer dryer set, but then I wouldn't have had this hanging space. There's no closet space in my house at all. This is the closet. So if I'd put a stacking washer dryer in here, then I wouldn't have had any of this hanging space here. So I got the all-in-one, which was really expensive, but so the default that it comes set as is 3 hours and 27 minutes for a wash and dry. I did that I ran that a couple of times or a few times last year when I first got the machine, and then I got my power bill and went, so then I figured out this machine. The quick wash is the whole session, like wash and dry, is 2 hours and 8 minutes. But then, because I am smarter than the average bear or Grinch, I figured out, because in the summertime too, I now have a clothesline outside. So I figured out, turn this to 28 minutes is the wash only, and just wash. And then I turn it over here to spin only for 12 minutes. And for some items, that's enough. For some items, I don't even need to put them through a drying cycle. I can just hang them up, and they're basically dry. You just don't want to throw them in the drawer. And then I put on timed dry, and I can do 1 hour or 30 minutes. 30 minutes is the minimum on the machine, but I do an hour depending how full the load is and how heavy the load is. So sometimes, like jeans, they don't dry in an hour, so I just hang them up here. These ones I did earlier today, and they were basically dry, just like damp around the seams and stuff. So that saves me. So like the default was what, 3 hours and 20 something minutes, or 3 hours, 3.5 hours. So I got that down now to an hour and 40 minutes for a wash load. So that saves not just time, but any time that you're using electricity, it sings a song. Anytime you're using electricity, it's using money. So I turn things off when I'm not using them. If I don't need to run the dryer, I don't. In the summertime, I have a hanging line outside. Works great. My sheets did blow away one time because it was really windy. That wasn't very good. For groceries, the price of groceries are going insane. Like, they just keep going up and up and up. I'm sure everybody has noticed this. When you work part-time for minimum wage in a grocery store, you see how the prices are going up, but my wages don't go up with it. And being a single person on a part-time wage with a dog and a car and a house and all of those expenses, food has been pretty tricky sometimes to buy. So if you have noticed, let's try and see. Yeah, okay. So at the bottom of your grocery receipt, here in Canada anyway, I don't know about like in the US or UK or Europe, but here in Canada, down at the bottom of your receipt, there's the please take our survey. Not only can, for the grocery store chain that I work for, not only can you get entered to the draw to win either 1 million loyalty points or $1,000 gift card for the store, but if you put like a person in the store who helped you out or the cashier's name, if you put their name, they get 5,000 loyalty points. So that's $5. So it's like giving your cashier or the stocking person or the cart boy a $5 tip, and it doesn't cost you anything except for like the 2 minutes it takes you to do the survey. So we hand out these things as a reminder because people don't see like at the bottom of the thing. So we hand out these things, and it's got a QR code on there. And then we remind people you can be entered to the draw to win 1 million points. And then they're like, 1 million points, that's $1,000. So then they fill that out, and then I get 5,000 points. So I get probably if I hand out like 100 of them a day, and yes, I see that many customers a day, it's absolutely insane. If I hand out 100 of them a day, I might get 2, what we call kudos back. So that's $10. Sometimes I get more, sometimes I don't get any. But if I hand out 100, I get 2 back. So lately, that's how I've been buying my groceries. So like $10 is not a whole lot, but it racks up. Plus, if you use the digital app, which I do, if you have loyalty cards for stores, and you should have loyalty cards for stores because you save money. Why would you pay full price for anything? Save your money. So if you have the digital app, then you also get digital offers. So when you load your digital offers, now you're going to see, so when you load your digital offers and you go through and you look and you create a list of all the things from the offers, when you create your shopping list from the offers and from what's in the flyer, then you get digital points. So it's extra points on top of what the flyer is offering. So like once a month, I get an offer, spend $40 this month on fresh fruit and vegetables and you get 6,000 points. That's $6. I'm going to spend money on fresh fruits and vegetable anyway. So if I'm going to get 6,000 points for spending $40, because I do anyway, then I would rather have that 6,000 points than not. The other day, at the drugstore, which is affiliated with the grocery store chain that I work for, it was spend $60 on supplements and get 20,000 points. Well, just strangely at that moment in time, I was down at the end of pretty much all of my supplements. I need vitamin B12. I have to take that because I have pernicious anemia. I take a sublingual vitamin B12 tablet every day. I also take magnesium every day. I also take, omega-3s and a bunch of other stuff. And it also included like acetaminophen. So I needed all of those things anyway. So I went and got them. I got 20,000 points. That's $20. So then I was able to go and do some more grocery shopping. So like I'll show you this other video clip. All of these items, $20. I picked up 15,000 points, which is $15, and then I had 9,000 points. So I was able to redeem 20,000 points for $20. So this ground chicken, this is what I feed Cindy Lou, either chicken or turkey. Very rarely do they have beef, but it comes... the chicken and turkey come 4 rolls, each of 400 grams. So this is $10. And then these packages of gluten-free pasta, each of these are $2.99. And then I got these chocolates because I'm a chocoholic. And I had to pay 7 cents because my bill came to $20.07. And I had $20 in points. So 7 cents. And it cost me 7 cents to get all of these things. So then I also, the store chain that I work for, they mark things down. Excuse my fridge, it's a bit messy. But they mark things down like 50% when it's like the day before the best buy date, best before date. But the food is still good. It's just Health Canada says this store can't sell them after that date. So then to get them off the shelf and not waste any money, they sell them for half price. So I buy them for half price. If I can get to them, because a lot of times the customers get them and I see them coming across my cash and I miss out on them. But as often as I can, I buy stuff for 50% off. As often as I can, I buy stuff on sale like this. This is the only pre-made hot chocolate mix that I can use because it doesn't have any artificial ingredients in it. No synthetic ingredients in it at all. I don't like Nestle as a brand in general because I don't like their how they treat towns for water. But this is the only premixed hot chocolate that I can drink, and I like hot chocolate, so I bought a few of these because they are currently on sale, and I had a bunch of kudos. So really, I got two cans of it. They were marked down to $7.49 from $8.99. And it didn't cost me anything because I had kudos. Other stuff that I get, like I go the other day, I needed something at I needed this. Canadian Tire carries this. Yes, it's an American brand, but it's the only thing that I can use because of my chemical issues. This is the only like fabric freshener. It's a dog freshener, really. Like I can spray it on the dog because she's a smelly dog. But then I also use it on the fabrics. I can't use Febreze or anything like that because of the chemicals, but this is made with all essential oils. And I can do essential oils because they are a natural product. They're not synthetic chemicals made from petroleum products. So these are all the things that I'm doing to save money. So if you are struggling with trying to, like buy groceries and you don't currently use the store, what do they call them, loyalty card, get a loyalty card. Use them because members, it's called a membership, but it doesn't cost you anything. You get money off some products and some flyer deals if you use the digital app, whether it's for the store chain that I work for, or Scene, or Air Miles, or Triangle, or any of those loyalty things that we have here in Canada. If you use the digital app, you get extra points because you get extra offers sent to you. And don't just go and buy the offers just to get the points, because then you're just spending money to get points, which is pointless. But if you actually need an item like I did the other day, and I needed all of my supplements all at the same time, and they were offering 20,000 points to spend that money, I was going to spend that money anyway because I needed those things. And then I got those points. Yeah. And then occasionally, like I'll see things go on sale in the store. I've got, 20,000 points or 40,000 points and I need something, or it's on sale and I know I'm not going to be able to afford it next week. So I get it, but I spend my points and I don't have to worry about that money, because like at the moment I got paid just the other day, and at the moment I have, I don't know, like $20 left in my checking account because I paid bills. But then I bought probably 75% of my groceries on just points that I got either from my digital offers or from the kudos. So if you see those surveys down the bottom, I mean, why not just enter the survey and enter the draw? Because you might just win that $1,000 gift card. I can't win it at the store chain that I work at, obviously, but like other stores where I shop, if they have the survey, and like at Walmart, I think you can win a $500 gift card. At Shell, you can win a $1,000 gift card. If I can get $1,000 from Shell and not have to pay to put gas in my car for the next few months, that would be awesome. I can actually go somewhere and do something, so these are all things that you can do to save some money, because Cindy Lou, she needs to have surgery next year. So I have to save so much money so that she can have her surgery. My property taxes and water bill are combined and they're due in February. $700. I have to pay that. My glasses broke. These are my old ones. My newish glasses, they broke. I lost a lens. I don't know where it went. So luckily I had my old glasses and I can use these ones. So I'm going to need new glasses this year. They typically cost me between $400 and $500 because my prescription just costs that much. I would like to get a new stove. This one is 20 years old and this burner doesn't work. And this burner here doesn't work. So I have a 20-year-old stove with only 2 burners. So it's using up extra power because it's old. Plus, I can only use half of it because the 2 burners at the back don't work. So I would like to get a new stove. My car is literally falling apart. I only bought it last year, but it's a 2010 vehicle. So, you know, how long did I figure it was going to last? I don't know. This is getting warm. So there's things that I need to save up for coming up next year. There's no way I'm going to be able to save up like $8,000 for Cindy Lou's surgery. So I'm going to have to do something else, as well as like saving all of this money that I'm not spending. But yeah, so I'll have to think of something to come up with that money. But for now, these are the things that I'm doing to save some money, or just not spend money, because I don't need to have appliances sucking up electricity if I'm asleep or if I'm not even in the house. So just turn that shit off. If, you know, I'm not home, then I don't need to have the heat turned up to 21 degrees. I never do. I have never turned it up to 21 degrees. It's mostly at 17. I turned it up to 18 a little bit earlier today because I was feeling a little bit chilled, but then a couple hours and I turned it back down again. You know, like I don't use the power unnecessarily, because if I do, then I'm going to choke on the power bill. Food, I try not to waste food, because wasting food is wasting money. And, you know, I don't waste gas, like just driving around doing stuff that I don't need to do, or go places that I don't need to go because I can't afford the gas. Cindy Lou also needs to get her nails trimmed because they're long as eagle talons at the moment. Let me see your little feet. Let me see your little feet. Come here, show your little feet. Hopefully you can see that. Like, look how long that is. But the only way she will let anybody cut her nails is if I take her for a day of doggy daycare, and then she gets worn out, and then the groomer there is able to cut her nails because she's tired out. She won't let me do it. She just squirms too much, and I'm afraid I'm going to cut them too short and she'll bleed everywhere. So I have to take her for doggy daycare plus a nail trim, and that costs $50, like the whole thing. So I have to, you know, have extra money sometime. I also need a haircut, but that'll probably wait until I have extra money. So, and to make some extra money, I do online surveys. So I get, like, you can redeem your points on there for gift cards. So today I redeemed 2,000 of my points on Ipsos for a $20 virtual Visa card. And then I got the Cyber Monday deal for the Paramount Plus streaming service for $5.99 instead of, I think it's usually $11 or something here in Canada, with ads, but that's okay. Like, that's fine. Because I can't afford like any streaming services. I have internet and that's it. I have a free subscription to Crave, which is a Canadian streaming service. But I get the free one because I have a Virgin Plus cell phone plan, and they just offer a free subscription to Crave, basic Crave. So I have ads and everything, but that's no big deal. So the next, like, I wanted to watch the new Dexter series and the latest season of Star Trek Strange New Worlds, and I can't do that unless I have a Paramount Plus subscription. So I just got it basically for free because I just, you know, racked up all my points on Ipsos, and I got a $20 Visa gift card, and I'm using it for that. When I have another one, I will get a subscription to Netflix so that I can watch Stranger Things and, you know, whatever else is on Netflix right now. I don't want to pay, like, actually have to put out money and pay for these things. I can live without them, but I would like to be able to see these programs because I've, you know, been watching them for a while, but I don't want to have to pay for it. So I'm not paying for it. Basically, I'm getting it for free, which is awesome. Like, if you are paying for services like that, just do some online surveys, get the, Visa gift card, pay for a month on your, Visa gift card or whatever, or get an Amazon gift card and get stuff that you need off of Amazon, or get a Walmart gift card, get stuff at Walmart, get a Starbucks gift card or Tim Hortons gift card, wherever you spend the most money, go and get that gift card, and then don't spend that money, get it for free. Yeah. So more ways to save money. What are you all doing to get through this crazy inflation and crazy cost of living? Like, it is absolutely just ridiculous. Plus, for me, because I have celiac disease, so like I have to buy everything, like I have to have everything gluten-free. Like, occasionally, not very often do the gluten-free products actually go on sale. Like, okay, yeah, bananas, apples, potatoes, they're naturally gluten-free or free from gluten. But, like if I want some bread or if I want some chicken nuggets or whatever, they cost like $3 or $4 more than the gluten-y counterparts. So yeah, it's crazy. The cost of food, the cost of living in general. And then our wages don't seem to go up accordingly. Which is it's not fair, is it? So yeah, comment down below. Let us know what you're doing to combat the cost of living. How are you getting on? We've got Christmas coming up. See, Grinch. I don't like Christmas. We got Christmas coming up, but some people do like Christmas and they want to get together with family. They want to be able to give gifts and stuff. So what do you do for gifts for family? Like, are you racking up your credit card bills? Are you trying everything to not have to do that? Yeah, so let us know. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.